Okay, well, I have here, I don't know if you could tell, I should have showed you from the very beginning, but if you could see, I've used Keurig cups, single cups from coffee. I don't have coffee in them anymore, but I'm always hearing about people saying that we have to either recycle them or like reuse them, but they have paper filter inside, a little teeny mini thing. So what I did was, this is always just some roots from something else that was growing. Guess I could leave it in there. It's not really hurting it. Just didn't want it to get anyways, this is Witch Nikki. Trying to not show it, and so you don't see that reflection right there. So I have 4 of these. I had a little bit more, but they fit right here. And this was a berry container that had some blueberries in it, or blackberries possibly. I've been recycling and reusing a lot, repurposing a lot of things. So you can see the label. It says this unit not for resale or something like that. But it had coffee in it, and of course I used the coffee. And so what I was going to do, because a friend of mine sent me some aloe vera seeds. I forgot exactly when. I'm so sorry about that. About a year ago. Because somebody cut down my aloe vera plant. That was a very big one that I had brought from where we lived before, and it was very big. And somebody cut it down, and I posted about it on Instagram. And so she was really nice. She sent me some seeds. Not really sure how many seeds are in here. I usually propagate aloe vera by cuttings, taking or just take it from the ground, the little baby ones, because they have little baby ones all the time. I take them and just place them in different pots and have them grow. So you have to forgive me, my back is really bothering me today, so I'm not that photogenic. So I was thinking, if I set you up here. I am here. You'll just have to trust me. It's just that if I try to film myself, you don't see me very good. The room is light, but you don't see me very good. So if I put you up right against here. Yep. Hello. The light bothers me from this end, so I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't like to be photographed or filmed or whatever if I'm not really feeling too good. It's not that I'm not feeling good, it's just that my back keeps popping and it hurts. So yeah, here we go. I like to get it out of the bag if I'm going to be putting them in there. Since I have 4 pots, little pots, they're so cute. I can't wait to see these grow. I'm going to make sure that I got all of them out. All of them right here in the... I'm going to put a few in each one. So I'm going to be very careful how I do this. That's a thingamajig. I'm going to use a pencil. Very carefully use a pencil. So I'm going to just take kind of eyeball it. I'm not going to count out exactly how many seeds. I see all kinds of people doing all kinds of videos, and they do really good too. So I'm just going to make 4. They just really go all into this, you know, like exactly how many seeds are in each pot, and put the date somewhere on stuff. There's some seeds in this pot. They're either going to grow, and I'm going to give them a sufficient amount of time to grow. I didn't even really go and look at, oh, I did kind of look at a video, but it was in some other language, and I just couldn't deal with listening to that and trying to figure out what they're doing. You guys, don't you just dislike videos that have music playing in the background, and all of us, and you see, like, all of a sudden there's the pot, and then you see the plant, the seeds in it, and then all of a sudden you see the plants growing? This is not going to have the plants growing. This is not a time-lapse thing. I mean, that's nice and everything. Everybody's got their own way of doing stuff. So they say a good rule of thumb is to put the seed about its, how big it is. That's about how much you're going to put it in there. Me, no, I don't fool around with that kind of stuff. What I like to do is just kind of make scratches through the, just kind of sprinkle them around in there. Now my finger's probably all in the way. I don't know if you could see them. Probably can. There'll be the teeny tiny shiny little things in there. Then I'm just gonna scoop the dirt carefully over all of them and gently tap them down a little bit. There we go. They'll be kind of snug down in there. I'll just kind of press them. I don't want to hurt them or anything. I want to make sure that none of them stay on here and then don't get to grow. So that will be one. Kind of scoot this dirt up a little bit here. And you know, they always say to use this sandy loam and other kind of stuff that I don't have with me right now because we're in the middle of the COVID-19 stuff going on. So yeah, I'm not going to go running out to the store. Where did farmers and where did plants grow before we had, what's the name of that? Home Depot or Lowe's or even Walmart, for crying out loud. People been growing seeds and plants in whatever soil they had all around. So and do you think that because these seeds might have been manufactured somewhere somewhere else in some other country or something, that they're going to be, I don't mean manufactured, but you know, somehow propagated in some fancy laboratory or something, that they're not going to grow here in this kind of soil because it's not perfect soil. It's not, what am I trying to say? Sterile. I heard somebody saying that about, you have to use sterile soil. I'm like, sterile? Really? I don't think you need it sterile. You need the soil to be fertile. That's what you need. But yeah, sure, these people are growing stuff. So they're saying, you know, I'm sure that they pause their camera. You can't just sit there and watch while the plants start growing. Maybe they have a time lapse thing. Sometimes they do. And you do see the plants, you know, growing up through there. But there we go. See how quickly this goes. I'm not trying to do it really fast or anything. I know I got about 30 minutes to do a little video here. So, yeah, I just kind of rake this soil up a little bit. And then, there's another seed over here. Okay. If anybody's ever seen aloe veras, they like being together. I mean, you will see one. Come on, little guy. Pete's sakes. This little seed decided he's gonna stay on. There we go. And the seed's kind of, I mean, the pencil's kind of wet. Now, something that I have learned, especially with sage, I'm trying to grow white sage seeds that I got from in the wild. It was at a park where they did not know how to take care of this white sage plants that were there at the beginning of the park. So they had, the gardeners just came and cut them all down. And I'm like, crying out loud. Sage now is, that's not a seed, that's just a piece of dirt. There's seem to be, I'm gonna, what was I saying? Sage is endangered plant. It's on the endangered species of plants list. So, being that I'm Native American, I know that there's a right way and a wrong way to harvest sage, white sage. There we go. One thing that you need to do if you're going to cut or take away any plants from the earth, you need to leave a little bit of tobacco and say a prayer to the spirits of the plants and say that you're going to take care of that plant and that you want to help it, you know, to grow, and you need it for medicinal purposes, and because a lot of too many people are using sage, white sage, and not taking care of it, not taking care of how they're harvesting it, and definitely not even considering trying to grow it. And I've seen many times people say it's very difficult to grow from a seed, very difficult. So I'm like, okay, I have all these seeds planted now, waiting and waiting and waiting, and I even prayed over them, and I put tobacco out, you know, not in the plant, but I, gave that and some more white sage. So as an offering and a prayer. So yeah, so let's just sit here and wait and watch while these grow. Hope my phone don't go dead by the time that they grow. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. So now I'm just gonna pop this down, snap it shut, and it'll be kind of like a little greenhouse in there. And since there's little cuts all the way around here too, and there's a hole, of course, at the bottom of the coffee filter thingy, there's a little hole there. So there's little cuts here and here. They'll give it some air coming in and out and drain. So I'm going to keep it on top of here. And I'm not going to put it outside now because it's nighttime. But I'm going to just put that out there in the daytime. I don't want it to be too much sun because I don't want them cooking or burning or whatever. I'm hoping that my sage plants come up, so I'll be showing you those soon too. So anyways, these are aloe vera, and let's see if this is wet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna remember. I need to, well, I guess I could. Oops, it's wet. It's not raining very good because it's wet, kind of. There. Sometimes I do forget. Not that I'm going to mistake these for coffee, but I just want to make sure that people know what they are and not just like, oh, what the heck. People know better not to mess with my stuff around this house most of the time, but somebody cut my aloe vera plant down one time. Just kind of hacked, not cut it up out of the ground, but you know how it grows like that, like this, and they just sliced right through it. I think, but I don't have proof, I didn't see it, could have been the gardener or somebody else that I will not name right now. So I'm going to look up how many days that it's supposed to take to grow these. Well, I wanted you to see. Can you see this little cricket? Poor little guy. He likes moving around paper and stuff in there. He lost one of his hind legs, so he's only got one hind leg, and I found him in the kitchen. He might have gotten in the house that way with already, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a one-legged cricket, but he might not be able to get around too good with it, so I just wanted to give him a chance to, I know it's not going to grow back or anything, but I just wanted to give him a chance to live out his life here. So, he's kind of eating. I put a banana peel down there, a little teeny slice of a banana peel, not a whole thing. So I'm always using jars and stuff. How's the fish doing? It's Miko's fish. So yeah. So you can see there on the right side of the screen, I guess it will be. He's just got the one little leg and the other leg is gone. He could have gotten into a fight, I don't know, but he seems to be okay. He's lived, since I found him. he or she's been in here for about 3 or 4 days. And I got little air holes at the top. And I put little pellets of fish food in there too, and just drop some water from the top. You see it's got some little holes right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do a commercial for Prego, but anyways. Okay, so I think that's it. I haven't been doing my bicycle ride for a while, but I keep saying I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. So I've been writing again. I've been writing that story that I read a little bit of a couple days ago, and I've been working on that. So, and I've been having trouble. What I want to do is I'm going to go on here someday, and somehow I want to hold this. Oh, isn't that pretty? I want to hold my phone like this. Hang on. There. I didn't want you to see my password to my computer. So, let's see. So I'm on this writer of the internet, bighugelabs.com. And this here is what I'm writing. And I'll be typing. And all of a sudden, you know, one of them screens like, did you see it just kind of flip up there? Kind of afraid to do it almost. See this? Sometimes that flips up for some reason. And then it's holding on right now, but it'll flip up and go away. And when it goes away, everything that I've been writing, from the last thing I wrote to the very first thing that I wrote, disappears. So, what does it say there? Emoji. When plus period. I don't know. Oh, that's the Windows symbol, I think. That's right there. And paste, cut, copy, paste. And you know what I've tried is pasting back. And I don't know. Whew, sorry, I'm tired. Spell check, writing direction. Oh, from left to right or right to left. Huh. Spell check, English language. Cut is X. Copy is C, paste is V for whatever reason. Paste as a plain text, Control V. Select all. So it'll have this, it comes up, pops up, and then, like I said, everything just disappears. Now, the thing about this is that, you see right here, it says Pro. I don't know if you see it. Pro means that I pay $5 a month, and they're supposed to be able to help me when I have something go wrong. But I guess he wasn't able to find it. Now, I also have one of those, I forgot what they're called, but you know what they are. They go in the side right here. And some kind of drive. They record or download everything that anything you want to put on it, like pictures or stuff that you put on there. Well, I've just been told that they got pizza, so I'm waiting for everybody to get their slice of whatever, pizza and whatever, and I just wanted to do this video with my little aloe vera plants in here. And I want to say thank you to Stacy. I don't want to say her last name in case she don't want me to say her last name for any reason, for privacy, but Stacy gave me this little package of, she's the one who sent it all the way from the UK somewhere. So, see, that's me. I wouldn't have been able to get in there if it wasn't me. But this is my Facebook, and I also got Instagram too. Big deal, huh? And a YouTuber too. Hey, I do what I want to do. I'm a rebel that way. Okay, well, it is almost. It's like 26 minutes I've been doing this little film, this little video. And so that's enough for now. And hopefully I'll get to go on my bike ride again tomorrow. Let's try to do that. I know that's so exciting, isn't it? I think I don't know. I'm kind of flipping back and forth between if I'm going to wear my mask or not. Miko says you shouldn't have to wear your mask. People just running. I mean, riding your bike or whatever. There's never anybody close enough. And if they are, I just stand back, and let them pass by a safe distance. Okay, so I'm going to go wash my hands and go and eat my pizza. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.